Hey guys, Mia and Crystal here from the N2 group, and we wanted to send out an email to everybody just to update you on what we know about being listed as an essential service during this pandemic.
We just wanted to give you an update as to how we have improved our marketing and added some essentially virtual tools to the services that we offer, just for the safety of all of our buyers and sellers.
So yeah, we have been listed as an essential service, and for some, shelter is essential, and it isn't designed to be business as usual by any means. I think if you're just curious about what's listed, then you should just stay home. I think if you have to buy a home, then we can help you with that, and if you have to sell a home, we can help you with that, and we have come up with some innovative ways to keep you safe, your potential buyers safe, and our colleague realtors safe during that process.
So some of those things that we've started implementing, we do as we always do, we have professional photos and an intro, a bit of a video. On top of that now, we have a video that we have been filming ourselves. It is available to realtors, and so that way their purchasers can request it. And that video is not the glamorous one you're used to seeing online, but instead what it is very informative. We do a very thorough walkthrough of the home, showing everything, the good and the bad. So anything that might need to be repaired, replaced, cracked window, damage, dent, also the ages of things that we know, a roof, furnace, stuff like that. So that way your buyers can really get a good grasp of the home before they commit to going into the home, which is of course what we're trying to avoid if you're not serious.
And these are all things that a buyer would notice during an actual showing. So we're not going to be disclosing any information that shouldn't be disclosed, but this is something somebody would see when they walk through your house with their realtor and decide whether or not they wanted to move forward with an offer. What we're trying to do is eliminate the amount of people coming into your home so that the ones that are there are serious.
What we've also done is started, now as you may know, Mia and I do not do open houses, but now we do.
Kind of.
Instead of having an open house open to the public, what we are doing is a virtual open house. So a live Facebook feed where we show the home and encourage questions. So that way if there are buyers that didn't get the information out of that previous video that we shared, they're able to ask their questions and share concerns, and just again another avenue that we can be there while abiding by these social distancing rules.
Yep. And that will also stay on our Facebook page afterwards, so anybody that maybe isn't available during that time to watch the Facebook Live can go back to it and see more detail about the house. Again, just trying to eliminate the amount of people coming through your home. If you have 30 showings, that is all of a sudden 90 people that are going, at a minimum, that are going to be in your home. You figure 2 buyers and at least a realtor. Sometimes they're going to bring mom and dad. You don't need 100 people all traipsing through your home with God only knows what on their hands if only 15 of them are actually serious. So hopefully this will help us reduce the amount of traffic in and out of homes, limit the amount of looky-loos, and still get your home sold for top dollar. We actually did that this week. We listed a home on Friday in Trenton, implemented all of these strategies, and on Monday afternoon we presented 8 offers to the seller, all way above list, and because of the videos and the in-depth look, the offer that they accepted didn't even have a home inspection in it because the buyers were so satisfied with what they had seen in the home. So it's working.
What we know, we'll give you a bit of a market update, and what we know is, of course, the situation, as everybody knows, is fluid, and so we will continue to update everybody, and it will take a while for these changes to impact different services, markets. At this time, we still have consistent listings and sales.
Yep.
So we can see that there are people who do have to buy and sell. If it is not urgent for you at this time, if you're looking to list, if you were going to list at the end of summer anyway, then of course we're going to give you the advice to hold off for everybody's sake. However, those of you that still need to, we're here. These are the additional services we're putting in place. And obviously cleaning and sterilization protocols that we have in place during any showings that do need to take place.
Also, you know, reaching out to say, you know, we've done these renovations, can you come tell us how much our house is worth now? Which is a service that we provide to you, our clients, all the time. However, those will now be done by FaceTime. So you can call us, we'll do a FaceTime, you walk us through the house. That will give us enough opportunity to ask questions, ask you to show us things, and then we can do those. So we're still open for business, and we're still here for you every step of the way. We just need to change how we do that for the next little bit. And I think that that's in everybody's best interest. The other,
I was going to say we're lucky at this day and age that we have the technology to support this, so that we can continue to help those who need to purchase or sell. And so Mia has set us up. We have full Zoom conferencing available for clients that that we can't meet with in person, or multiple clients from different places for offer presentations. We're transitioning everything, and really it's been a learning process, but is working really well so far.
And the other thing is the military postings. So as you know, military buyers in our community and sellers are a large part of our real estate transactions. The postings were scheduled to roll out a couple of weeks ago. However, they have been postponed. At that time, they were postponed till April 3rd, and then they would reassess. Given the provincial closures and restricted air travel, I'm going to assume that they're going to be postponed again, maybe not. That means there's no house hunters here. If there's no house hunters here, then we have a reduced amount of buyers in the buyer pool. The other thing is people aren't listing their homes here because they don't have their message. So again, we have a reduced amount of listings coming on. So it's hard to know how that will affect the dollar sales. Currently, anything under $300,000 is still flying off the shelf. Multiple offers all over the place. Belleville and Trenton. The 500 range seems to be a little full. Anything over 500, there seems to be kind of a surplus on the market, and they're kind of in a lull, wait and see mode. My guess is that's because those are people that don't necessarily have to move. Those are people who choose to move. Would you say that?
Yeah, and I'm sure there are some purchasers in that price point who are a little more maybe feel the impact, the economic impact, and are watching their, unfortunately, a lot of their savings, not their portfolio is hurting at this time. So those people might be trying to wait this out to really gauge. Again, it is still relatively new here, and we will continue to update everybody as we get more information, as we see the impacts on the market, as certain price points change. Maybe there is going to be still a consistent market for 300 and under, and maybe that higher price point, those are people who are going to have to wait or get used to a longer sale time, unfortunately.
Yeah, everything changes each day. And we know that many of you have been asking, and we keep saying we're not sure. We can only give you the information we have for that day. And then the next day, something new comes out. So please reach out with any questions. We're always here to help you, just not this close moving forward. And we're going to keep informing you of any changes in the market as much as we can, just so that you stay ahead of the curve, and we're there for you when you need us.